your Google logo. When you first log on to the computers, you want to double click on the communication server. Go under the students folder under your name, and you're going to make a new folder called Google. Okay, you can either right click to make a new folder or bring down on the cogwheel to a new folder. This is where you're going to save all the images you plan to use. So next you want to go to the internet. Once you go to the Safari, up here on the upper left is your favorites palette. You can go to Schools Clip Art, log in as Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. So I'm going to pick Wave 5, and my password is green. So you should have done your thumbnails, and you should find out what kind of images you're looking for. For mine, I think that the future is very inspirational. So I'm going to use stuff from the future. So I'm going to type in futuristic and see what comes up. I want to make sure color and EPS is taken, and then I search. So futuristic, stuff that I think would be, oh, that would be nice to have a robot that cleaned. I like the hovercraft, so I'm going to click on it. You want to download the EPS, and it should jump and go to your downloads folder. For some reason it opens up a PDF. We don't need it. So from the downloads folder, you just drag it into your folder. Okay? So I've got a hovercraft. Let's see, what else did I find? I think I like robots too, but we'll see if there's one that shows up. There's a lot of stuff for futuristic. Oh, I kind of like that robot. So I'm going to download the robot. Again, he's going to my downloads folder. It opens up a PDF. Just close the PDF. And let's see what else we've got. Anything else shows futuristic. Well, that one's a kind of cute robot. I might do the 2 robots. That could be a good O for Google. And let's see if there's anything else that looks good. Alright, I don't see anything else, so that's got my artwork. So on the downloads, there's a few that I've downloaded. I want this robot and this robot. My next step is, if I haven't done so already, I want to go to, again under the favorites, it probably is in there, it's DaFont. If not, up here, if you type in DA font, whoop, let's try spelling it correctly, font.com, and it comes up with different typefaces. So I want something futuristic, like techno or sci-fi. That sounds like it would be kind of futuristic. If you hear where it says preview, if you type in the word Google and show 100, submit it, it will show you what looks futuristic. Now this Google looks really futuristic. I kind of like that. That's space 3, so I'm going to download it. And then see if there's any other ones that look really cool. I kind of like that road test, but you know, I'll go a few down and see if there's something else that I like better. That looks really futuristic. So I'm going to do Adobo. I don't know what that is. So you find a few futuristic fonts that you would like to use, or whatever typeface you're looking for. I like that one too. I think I'm going to try Oasis. I like that one. And then I can put the little alien there and see if that works. So whatever typeface you choose to use, you can open up. So Oasis TTF is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to double click on it, and this says install font. So it's going to install, and it's opened up. So now I can close off Safari, and I'm going to open up Illustrator. Now this year we're studying a new program, and we're doing Adobe Creative Suites. So if you go up here to the upper right, there's this like infinity symbol that's called Adobe Creative Cloud. You want to go under Apps, and you want to open up Adobe Illustrator. Now this is going to take a few minutes, so you might as well wait a few seconds. I'm going to empty some trash while I'm doing that. And then my Google logo stuff is there. It will take a few minutes to open. You just have to be patient. Now I think I've got the directions pretty well in your packet, but if you ever need to, you can watch the video that I make. I try to do a video. They're located on the com server under how-to videos. This one talks about clip art, how to find the clip art. And then the Google logo one is going to go right here once I finish making it. So Illustrator AI still opening up. Okay. So when it opens up, you're going to hit the Create New. And the dimensions we're going to do is over here on the right hand side. This is where we're going to put everything. So we want to do this for print. And it's going to go to web sooner or later, but we're going to call it Google logo with your initials. You're going to change points to inches, and you want it 8 inches wide by 2 inches tall. And you hit create. Now when this opens up, it will open up a document, and it's going to show, hopefully soon, black lines. You want to keep your logo designed inside that black lines, but you want it to fill the whole box. You don't want it to be just on one side. Alright, now if you don't have all your stuff up, if you don't have tools or your control panel up, the tools are located under Windows and they're tools. So you want to make sure that's up right here because you're going to use that. And then over here on the right hand side is your assets. And I'm going to go back to Essentials, and it should just knock it in there. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, I'm going to type. I'm going to use the type tool. I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to type in Google. And I want mine all in caps. Then I'm going to highlight it, and up here where it says character, that's where I'm going to choose the typeface. I chose a decorative typeface called Oasis. So I'm going to go down to Oasis, and there's my typeface. Now using this direct selection tool, which is the hollow arrow, you can just drag it to the size you want. So I want it to fit the whole size. Okay? I can change it later if I want. I can change colors. So there's my Google logo. So I've got the Google. I'm going to go File, Save As, go to the desktop, click on Communications, go under Students, under my name, under Google, and this I want to call it, not gray. Why is it going there? Google logo with my initials. And save. Hit OK. Now here's where I want to add the artwork. So you want to go under File, Open. So there's my logo, so I can find the other stuff. So I'd like to use that, and I think that would be really cool. I'm going to copy it. So I'm going to use this direct selection tool. Click on it. Apple C copies it. Click on my logo up here, it's in a different tab, and paste it in. Apple V pastes it. Now I think this would look really cool as part of the E, but I want it to go the opposite way. So I'm just going to drag it into the opposite way. And I don't want that circle underneath, So I'm going to use the direct selection tool. Click on that circle and delete it. If it lets me. Direct selection tool. There we go. And hit delete on the keyboard. Go back to the selection tool. And I just want to make this hovercraft look like it's coming out of the E. So I might want to change the color of my E to that yellow or a yellow. So I want the colors. To get the colors, up here in Windows to swatches, lets you see the different colors. So that was like an orange. Okay, so that's the E for Google. I might choose, let's see. I like different color patterns, so I'm going to see if they have. Do they have it over here? No. Okay. So you can choose your colors here. If you don't see any colors that you like, if you go in this where it looks like a hamburger, 3 stacked, open swatch library to color books, this gives you a whole bunch of colors to choose from. I usually choose the Pantone solid coated. Then it will give you every color you could ever think of and more. Now I might want to do just, I clicked on this library thing down here, and I want to see what other colors there are. Scientific, let's go with analogous. Okay, so those are some good colors. So maybe I want to do this to do my colors. And then I got a nice color scheme going there. Alright, so I've got those colors. I've got my little spacecraft there. I'm going to open another image. I'm going to open. This one is going to be this alien. But I don't want this black one, so I'm going to click on him and delete him. And I don't want this green, so I'm going to click on him to delete. I just want the alien himself. So I'm going to click on him, copy it, Apple C or Command C. Go over here, Command V. Now he's too large, so I have to scale him down. If you hold the Shift key, it scales him down proportionately. And then I just want him. Where do I want him? He looks kind of cool there. I might want to make my words a little smaller. And then I've got my little space alien here, kind of leaning against the G. And then I'll be adding the other space alien, probably over the O or behind the O. We'll see. So I'm going to open to my other space alien. I don't want this guy, so I'm going to click on him, delete. And I really don't want the green circle underneath. I just want this one. So I'm going to copy, Apple C, paste, Apple V, and then hold the Shift key to scale them down proportionately. And there's my little space alien. Now, if I don't want that O behind to show, I use the Type tool, highlight the O, and instead of it being that, I'm going to do a clear color. So you just see G-O, him O, G-L-E. And there's my Google logo. Make sure you save it and print it out.